Oh, hi guys! I've just been like half zoned out trying to figure out how the hell I'm doing this side profile. Hi everybody, wow. Hi Raymond. Alright. So the arm would come out over here somewhere and the hand here, yeah. Oh well. Sketching, usually on my sketching life is just a ton of random mistakes and then one good enough, I don't know, one good enough product. So yeah, I'm figuring it out, you know? Hi Tabitha. Alright, so let's see. Sorry if you can hear my mum, she doesn't realise I'm on live. But yeah. Hi Shadow Roman. Alright, so his hair is doing well. The side profile is kind of trying, but genuinely don't really know whether I'm going to do a proper side profile or just a normal one or a funny one. I usually do it like this because it's easier, because I'm tired. My room is weirdly boiling today. It's like a sauna. It's hilarious. Hi guys. So we've got this. I feel like his clothes could have like, I don't know why, I sort of had the idea of a of almost like a porcelain doll. So sort of like that. Let's see. I'm gonna figure out where the arm goes first before I figure out the clothes, because I love doing the clothes design usually. So the elbow would be here. So I just assume the hand will go here. And I don't know, I don't genuinely feel like drawing the hand, so I feel like his arm would be a bit more angled. I am drawing Vivian today. Vivian and Charlie are getting a bit of love. Alright, let's see. So, again, trying to figure out where the elbow would be there, so the bend would be a bit more upwards. It is confusing. I might move on to doing the clothes, because the clothes are usually my favourite part, and I have a really cool design picked out for it. So if I just lighten this up with my fake kneaded rubber and figure it out. Hi Clowny. Hi AJ. Hi guys. How are you doing? Alright, so to figure this out, we're gonna, so his arm goes down here, and I'm thinking like a really nice princely, oh hi Drawing Cash, you can't stay, you're at rehearsal. Oh, have fun. So I'm thinking like a really nice princely sort of look, so I'll have like, you know, the ruffle down the front, but I kind of want there to be an almost bone-like design to it, so like there would be almost like a bejeweling coming around like this, around the side, with a strap on the waist. Like this. It's going to be sort of like a dark black and gold sort of look, I feel would be really nice and matching for the true porcelain doll effect. I love how inhaling has already started and it's barely the beginning of the live. So yeah, so I felt like the, you know, the skeleton look for it. But the bones, I don't want to make it too skeletal, but I also want the, like, won't have all the bones attached to it, but I would have like this pattern, you see. And it would be quite nice. You're eating dinner. Lovely. We love dinner. Anyway, so yeah, I feel like his hand could be smaller, so I'm just going to lighten that, aka just rub it out completely and move it down here. His arm feels extremely long, so I might... This is the process of having to sketch. It's just figuring out proportions. Oh, you're going to a store or a shop? Lovely. We love that. I love going out to shops. I'm a little shop creature. Is Michael Jackson still in my book? Yeah, sure. I love how you guys just call him Michael Jackson by now, and I've sort of just accepted it. I realize I cannot change what has already happened. I'm trying to get the proportions right of the hand. So that looks pretty good for the hand. You're going to go, oh, by shadow. So if we, like, get the proportions of this hand correct, that should work. Your friend group chat also has YouTube links sent. For real. My friends are constantly, my entire friend, like, the way I communicate with my friends is basically just through random videos we send to each other. Right, so that looks good for now. Again, his arm still seems a bit long, but then again, Vivian is like just a bit, he's quite lanky, so we don't mind. And then we'll have like the jacket coming around like that. That's the elbow. I feel like his sleeve could have like a really nice lace ruffling, like almost like a clown kind of look. I don't know why. So if we had like a clown kind of look coming around like this, that would be pretty cool. Not like that. Hold on. Sort of like lace, you know? You got Easter stuff. Oh, have fun, AJ. Alright, so. So the jacket can come like this, with the bones sort of giving the vibe of... Again, I still want it to be quite princely, so... Hi, Sleepy! I'm gonna have like... Ooh, I know, how about like a nice golden shoulder pad? Like a very pretty shoulder pad that would sit on top of it, like that. And on this would have like very pretty little chains and patterns. It might be silver, actually. Silver might it. I'm so confused. Hold up. Silver might it. I don't know how that makes any sense. Silver would work quite well for the outfit, so I might do that with gold being on Charlie, because Charlie matches it quite a lot better. So this is his waist, which, again, he's quite a lanky, tall boy. So we've got that. That works. Do you or do you not kill Vivian off and make Charlie cry at some point in your books? I can't answer that one. Just gonna let you guys guess. But quite a lot of times, if you look back at my like animations, this poor guy is done for. But yeah, I can't answer about Vivian getting killed off or Charlie getting killed off, but I know you guys will come for me, and I'm kind of terrified for my life. But wait, BBC News? Huh? Hi, BBC. I didn't know they had a YouTube channel. Actually, it's kind of logical they would have a YouTube channel. That's so confusing. So, yep, figuring out how the hell a human would lie. Hold up, stickmanning it. So, stickmanning it. How would a stickman... So yeah, he's lying like this, and then his other arm is coming like that and like that. Wow, this is so helpful. Okay, so, yep. Oh, hi, I don't know, but I like TV Girl. Loot, you're back. Welcome back. So we're going to keep doing this kind of thing. As you can tell, I'm completely just grasping at... I think he needs, like, nice taily lines. Like, you know when a, like, sort of prince-like outfit has these weird tailcoat things? I don't know what the hell they're called, but we'll call it that for now. And keep it in such a fashion. But that's pretty good. I feel like there could be more detailing on the sleeves. Though, he does have a scar there, so we've got to make sure it's accurate. But I also want some cracks, again, because I want to go for, like, the porcelain doll look. So I'll have, like, cracks, maybe even pieces missing across his face, because it would work. Welcome back, Shadow. How old is it? What do you mean by it? I'm sorry, I'm a bit slow today. My main food source has been an appetizer, and it's a delicious food source. Yeah, so we've got little spots where I think the porcelain could be missing. Because again, I love the porcelain doll look, and Vivian makes a very pretty porcelain doll, and the pieces could be lying right here. Like, he is a little shattered porcelain doll. your family are searching the shoe store. That's so real. I just sit there in a shoe store searching for Converses usually. Oh, hi, Teresa. So we've got like the little pieces lying around poor Viv. Oh, this poor boy. Oh, again, I ban myself from saying poor Vivian because I do this to him. But it's okay. We don't mind. Oh, I may have solved our arm dilemma. Oh, hello, Dusty. Hello, Animental. Love you guys are like, where's Bonbon? My friends call me a monster because I am a monster. Fair enough. I'm just trying to rearrange like the way I'm sitting without kicking the wire holding my phone together. Alright, so we've got it like this, and yeah, sure, why not? His hand would come out here with a bit more, and the Colts have begun yet again. So we'll have the hand coming out here. I don't know. I'm yapping about how the hell I'm managing this. I feel like I can move on to Charlie now, because Charlie is going to have a lot of fun to do with his outfit. Because I feel like he could have like a much more subtle and pretty light outfit, you know? Very pretty light little jacket. So first we've got to have like this gorgeous ruffling in the front. I love drawing clothes. It's like my main passion for life is just drawing clothes. Alright, so I don't know why I don't know why the shoulder pad kind of works, but again, I've drawn it at an angle that makes it look a bit funky. So we're going to redraw it at a less funky angle. Like that. So as to round with the shoulder. And then have the folds, of course. His hand is looking quite fun, but we don't mind. We've got the pretty flower. Hi, Dikshant. Alright. Do I feel like this should be a waistcoat? And then he could have... Oh, that could work. So this could be like a waistcoat. And he could have really gorgeous, like a really gorgeous lace sleeve that comes up to just below the elbow. And then I'm going to have to draw like a lace pattern for this entire thing. Looks like a depressed love story. Oh, fair enough. That's probably just about right, apart from the love story part. It's just depressed. There's no story to it. It's just depressing. I love it. So yeah, and then again have to like thin this part up because the outfit only goes to just below the elbow, so it would sit just around here and sit like that. And his wrist would be quite, because he is a funky teenage boy, so we've got to match it to that, but also keep the curves of a natural human arm together, if that makes sense, which is very hard at the angle that I'm trying to watch this at, which is a very fun angle. And then there's the fingers. Right. Live drawing hands, which is really fun. Hi, a random artist. How are you doing? Alright, so his hand is sort of sitting here, and this is working a little bit. Hi, Safer. How are you doing? I'm so confused. I'm so confused by what some of you guys say. I try really hard to keep up with it, but I'm trying. Anyway, let's see. That was really random. BBC News. Alright, so I kind of want his hand to be just resting on his body. Who is it? It's just Charlie and Vivian. And they're just chilling. They're being themselves. Vivian just being completely shattered and Charlie trying his best. Charlie's trying his very best, guys. Don't bully Charlie. So his hand can be resting like that, and that kind of works. So I'm going to probably just circle a bit of the areas where I'll put in a lot of pretty lace, you know, patternings, so that it could... How am I trying to describe this? Because I'm going to do the proper patterns in ink. Now, I feel like Vivian's actual waistcoat is a bit too tight onto his body, so I'm going to, like, make it a bit more material, like, if you understand what I mean by that. Oh, don't worry, you're not late, Vulture, but thank you for joining. So I'm going to have a bit more of material-like patterns to go with it. Nice drawing. Thank you, Safer. I love your profile picture. It's very iconic. And then, of course, got to have, like, the bends within the middle. Alright, so we have to figure out how I'm going to do his arm over here, because that's the main issue of this entire thing, is his arm, because we don't know where it's going. And I've sort of already decided on the side profile being in that style, because I don't mind. And then, yeah, this could work, kind of. You need a bonbon? Holding up bonbon like a Lion King thing. Oh no, that would be so adorable. I may do that, since I'm probably going to do an Easter special of some sort, if I have time, if I remember, actually. If you want, actually, that area is looking mighty bonbon shaped, so I might input our little guy there. That's like the 600th time I've redrawn this arm. I feel like I could have Vivian holding a flower. That would make so much sense. Because Charlie's holding a flower, so Vivian should hold a flower. Can you ship them? Yeah, sure, just make sure you do. If you're going to ship my characters, please do research. Because we've had people make mistakes in the past where they have accidentally shipped siblings. And I don't blame them because they just forgot to research. And you just got to research into ships before you shipped. The sun and the moon be like, oh. They're a bit sun and the moon coded. So I feel like I'm going to have him like sort of loosely holding a flower. And I'm trying to think about what angle the hands go at. So I'll have like his knuckles will end up sort of like this. I have no clue what this is, but it's kind of working. I'm not sure. I can have his hand sideways actually, a bit more angled. And then if we had the flower like this. No clue. You have an idea? Tell me the idea. Tell me your amazing idea. Let's see. You should make a bonbon holding a bonbon. Oh, that would be cute, but aren't bonbons, as in the sweet, very, like, deadly for a rabbit? I don't know. I had rats and I just assume everything is either not deadly or deadly for those guys. Oh, you're getting back from a track meet. Awesome. Alright. Still trying to figure out how I can have him holding this flower. Yeah, I'm like staring at my hand trying to figure out how this is going to look. So I'll probably draw the flower first. And then probably just have him with like a closed fist around it, because that would make quite a lot of sense. Oh, hi Rose TV, how are you doing? Hi Brick. I just got so confused by howdy. I was like, how high? I'll buy extra doom. Anyway, so we've got this. And we've got like his fist, and he is going to be holding it. Again, don't ask how, I am figuring that out. If we had like, so this would be where the stem would sit. It would not be a pretty, it would be like a really strange flower, I feel. Hi microplastics, how are you doing? So if we had that, angled out the obviously the knuckles and that. I don't know. Eggs and what? Oh, bye Clowny. Have a nice day or night, depending on time zones. Time zones are confusing. So if we have like one finger holding it a bit higher up, you're just watching me trying to figure out how the hell you draw hands in this confusing day and age. All right, perfect. The palm will go like that. What am I drawing? I'm just drawing like a little lore-ish kind of thing for my two characters, who are incredibly kind of adorable. I don't know how to describe them without causing public uproar. But yeah. How many people have made fan art for Bonbon? Quite a couple. I mean, I can't actually remember because I just can't remember. But I know I responded to quite a couple of adorable little fan arts. You're going to go live after me? Awesome. Alright, so I keep rubbing my hair against this doodle that's stuck to my camera setup, and it's very funny, but annoying me slowly. How am I gonna have Vivian? Vivian, like, no offense, your hands are, like, incredibly hard to draw today. That is definitely not the angle. What if I just had his palm open, like he's given up? He's given up on holding the flower. Like, he'll have his thumb curled around it still. Curled around the stem, I feel. And then, but the rest he's just given up on. Or he just doesn't care. His thumb mildly curled. Let's see. People may still call me Athena, but you're microplastics now. We love it. You go, Athena. Alright, so. Still trying to figure out the... Whoa, that's a long thumb. Trying to figure out the anatomy of a hand. It's just killing me slowly. Let's see. I need to draw his fingers curled, but at an upward angle. It is very hard to figure that out. Right, so this finger would go to here, this finger to here, this finger to here, this finger to here. Yep, you know what? Okay, perfect. Figured out the finger angle, but not to the finger itself. This is still killing me. Would not have realised you're Athena. I love that. I love how someone would change their name and then be like, oh, damn, who's this new person we've never met before? Oh, you're back. Welcome back. I'm just trying to move my hair out the way. I've decided it's annoying me for rubbing against that. So let's see. Maybe if I had like his hand slightly angled. Oh, forgot to take the back off. We could have his hand slightly angled. We're figuring it out very slowly. So, no clue. You're still a goofy goober, but you're just edgier. Fair enough. Could be like a bouquet, just lying in his palm. You know what? Covering up most of his palm, I feel. Just for the sake of it. I can't see what I'm doing. Alright. So that's kind of working. So if I just draw the bouquet of like what I feel could be very pretty flowers, but I don't know what flowers. I want like a poisonous flower. I might do, you might commit arson. Sure? I guess. I'm not sure. So I might do like a really pretty little, like, I don't know, foxgloves. Give it a... Hi, Simul. So we're going to have a couple of pretty foxgloves. Because apparently they're poisonous, so I'm going to give it that. Hi, Claire. Claire versus the world. Just doodling the foxgloves because I don't really know. Oh, you're going to go again? You have other things to do? Have fun. You think if you clean the sketch, it would look better? I mean, I'll try it out, Artemis, but usually I do messy sketching because inking makes it so much more fun trying to guess which line is which. Yeah. You're choking on air from laughing so hard watching your mum always fall twice. Oh! Fair enough. I mean, yeah. So we've got like the stems of the flowers and his hands, which I'm going to angle like this so I can actually see. I kind of want his hands to be a bit more relaxed, so I might do it like this. No clue. What does it taste like, Loot? I love that. I love how Loot has literally just become the clue eater of our little community. Sharpies, fair enough. The fact that I know how that tastes is unfortunate. So if we had his hand, yeah, a bit more. Perfect. And I just realised I made his palm a touch too long, or actually just angled it wrong. Fighting for it, guys. I'm fighting for it. Fighting through the block, which is trying to understand the anatomy of these damn hands. You know what? The last sketch we did was pretty good, so I'll keep it at that for now. And then I'll probably go back to... I actually want to ink it because I know it will look really pretty when it's in inks. Not the hot glue. Oh. I love hot glue. It's hilarious, to say the least. Because when you get burned with it, it sticks to you. So it just genuinely hates you, and it's great. Elite freaky glue. Oh. Alright, hold up. And that works, kind of. Yep, you know what? Good enough. We'll take it. We'll take that with success. I am not messing with it any further because I know I'm going to just ruin it again. So I'm grabbing my inks out to get the inking process started. Yeah, you just... Sorry, silly guy. You just arrived and all you heard was freaky glue. I feel bad. The thing is, me and my friends had like an hour-long conversation about what flavour of Play-Doh was the best. Like what colour was the best, because the colours for some reason tasted different. As you tell, when I was younger, I was a very professional Play-Doh eating child for some reason. Anyway, let's see. And paint. I got laughed at by my art teacher because a child fainted in our art class in the class before us, so we had to move to a different classroom, and I didn't know where the paints were, and I really needed to paint because it was part of, well, my GCSE, and so we were working with the paints, and I was like working with this paint. I was like, damn, this paint really doesn't work. It's really, I mean, it smells really good, but it's like super low quality, and it doesn't seem to be painting on anything. So I was sat there trying to figure out, and my friend was also, who grabbed the paint, was like, yeah, this is really low quality paint. And then the teacher walked past us and was like, are you using the year 7 kids paint from like, it was like the kids paint they use in primary school. And she just laughed at us. And proceeded to say it loud enough for the entire class to hear, and they all laughed at us. But you know what? Mistakes were made, and the paint did smell really good. So now part of my piece smells really good, because the final piece of my art will now just smell like a year 6 classroom for some reason. What's your guys' favourite flavour? I am frightened. Foam looks so edible. Fair enough. I will agree with that one. Trying to get his hair into place without covering up too much of his facial expression. Oh, we were ready for Easter Sunday. Yep, my mum was like saying how she's going to do a super hard Easter egg hunt. The only issue is her children are now teenagers and know every spot in the house to hide things. And my parents are notoriously bad at hiding things. I'm not gonna lie, election. I love how this conversation has just digressed to like thinking about what is edible and what isn't edible in this amazing world we live in. Alright, so we get his hair nice and flowy and working with random, I don't know, but the ink is working. I'm kind of enjoying it. But you're having a dinner, awesome. We love dinners. Though in all of my family dinners, it always ends like really strangely. Like let me tell you, the last family like get together dinner thing I went to was chaos, because I have like really bad headaches sometimes, and I was having this headache like severely. I love myself. Thank you, Artemis. Oh, hi, maybe Miles. But yeah, so I was having one of these really bad headaches, and I was like, okay, it's just a small get together. It can't be that bad. We open the door. And when I tell you, the first thing that comes into my vision is a screaming child who was running through the house screaming and dragging my cousins around. I was done. I almost turned around. I turned to my parents and I was like, you did not tell me there would be other people. And they just stared at me and I almost turned around and left. But you know what? I went through it. It was great. It was really funny though. I just thought, okay, it can't get much worse than this. And it got much worse than that. So... moral of the story, just never, when you think it's going to be okay, expect it. Expect it not to be. You've never celebrated Easter. What does an Easter egg taste like? It tastes like, for some reason, the really cheap Easter eggs taste the best, because the chocolate is really cheap, and they're just great. They taste like chocolate, just 10 times more egg-shaped. How much longer is this live going to be? Around 30 minutes. I always get made fun of by my friends because I say 30 instead of 30. I say 30 because that's how I was raised. I was raised strangely. So let's get this like really... because Vivian's hair is frankly quite untamable. Like he struggles to tie it back. It gets in his eyes and it annoys him a lot, but he won't cut it because of the law. You love your drawing. Thank you, the AJK girl. I love your profile picture. It just says AJK and then I think girl in the corner. I can't remember. I'm sorry. But yeah, Vivian's hair is quite fabulously untamable and hard to tie back. So that's just a random thing. Leave me some microplastics. I love that. You eats a whole cap. Guys. Now, you see. You just go eat a chat. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. I mean, that is an achievement and a half, to eat an entire couch with little to no remorse. I watched the cutest show the other day because, like, I was looking through Netflix, looking for a show that wouldn't make... I didn't want, like, a show to make me cry. I just wanted some background sound. And I saw this thing and it was like, Marcel the Shell with Shoes, and I was like, oh, this is a cute little kids show, and I saw it looked like stop motion, so I was going to watch it because I love stop motion and love to study it. And when I tell you, that thing broke my heart. That TV show for kids broke my heart. I shouldn't have trusted it. I watch kids' TV shows and I know they always break your heart. Hi Damien, how are you doing? But yeah, like, so just a random show recommendation is Marcel the Shell with Shoes, because that was just like genuinely, I don't know why it broke my heart so badly, but it broke my heart terribly, and I fear that like that was the turning point. I don't know. You wonder what wax tastes like? It doesn't actually taste like much. I've had an experience. I accidentally drank wax, okay? That was like my best experience, is accidentally getting so tired, trying to melt down a candle, and then accidentally drinking the wax sat in the cup because I had a glass of water next to it and I somehow mistook it. It's so underrated, I'm gonna... Oh, thank you. Oh, hi MI4Art's. Don't inhale me. Sadness. Your hairdresser, the one who cut your... made your hair not go past your shoulders, and your mom asked her to only cut the dead ends. Oh, I hate when hairdressers do that. My hairdresser is related to a boy in my year, so we just gossip about him, and he's quite a funny guy. He's got like really curly, puffy hair, and apparently when he gets his hair wet, it gets really long and just sits on his face, and it's very funny. So we want his hair to be nice and flowy. You see, he is in fact lying on the ground. Oh, and I'm just going to work on his clothes. You've drank a bottle of cologne before. Fair enough. I've told this story thousands of times, and I'm going to tell it again, because you guys don't dictate what I say. But basically, yeah, one time I was just like, me and my brother were fighting, like full on war kind of thing, for fun, because we were bored. We were running through M&S, and I was going to go, I think I was going to go, like, I don't know, punch my brother or something. Something just very sibling-like, you know? And my brother turns to me randomly. He stopped in this aisle, and I'm like, what is this boy doing? So I just sort of sat there, like, trying to figure out what he was doing, and he turns to me and he maces me in the eyes using perfume. And when I say that burnt for hours, it burnt for hours, like, badly. But I learnt my lesson. Don't hesitate next time. So we're gonna have some pieces missing from Vivian, because, like, again, it's a porcelain doll look that we're looking at, and it's very pretty. You're gonna start exiting? What? You only have 4 pages in your sketchbook left? Oh, I have quite a couple of pages, but my sketchbook is filling up fairly rapidly. And I genuinely love this sketchbook. It's got my best level of art in so far. Like, I looked back on my old sketchbook today, and it was, like, pretty bad compared to what I've been able to achieve now. You've only had it for a month? Wow, you've been busy. Alright, so I feel like we could put some nice little... Oh, yes. Suffering Vivian. Now back in my... I'm back in the comfort zone. Oh, I love that. My mum went through my sketchbook and she was like, Mia, this is really dark. I was like, yeah. And she was like, I miss when you used to do lovely art. And I was like, ah. And then I literally just turned to her with a deadpan expression. And I was laughing so hard. She laughed at this as well. It was hilarious. And I was like... And she was like, yeah, when you were a little child, I wonder if that child's still in you. I just turned to her and went, the child is dead, and that's it. And she laughed at me so hard. It was so funny. I love that. Oh, your sketchbook's arriving tomorrow, and you will make it chunky. Indeed, we must chunkify sketchbooks. You're gonna ask your dad to order the Artex sketchbook? Awesome. The only really chunky sketchbook I have is my GCSE sketchbook, which I can't show, which deeply hurts me because they suck. But yeah, like, the chunkiest sketchbook I have is my GCSE sketchbook, and I broke it because it started to come out of its spine multiple times. Alright, let's see. So I want, like, the bones to not be completely outlined. I want them... This is sort of inspired a bit off of, like, some of the Eerie albums, because Eerie has, like, really lovely album art, and I think... And I love the, like, the dogs, like, with the bones. That sounded wrong. If you guys don't know who Yui is, please check them out. They've got like the best they've got the best songs ever. And unfortunately they're super underrated as an artist. But their cover art goes crazy, and without the context of the cover art, I just said I like the dog with bones, and it worked. Why not? We don't mind. But yeah. So we've got like these this is like a very pretty waistcoat. Like Vivian is looking like princely in this gorgeous thing, this child. The Easter update drove you crazy. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, but I hope you recover from the craze of an update on a video game that is, in fact, Easter based. Alright, so I've got these. I'm gonna have like thicker lines around the edges. Wow, that posture is looking mighty me-shaped. I've got bad posture, but I'm fixing it. You've drunk wax. Have you tried the I am not reading all of that. Okay, lovely. Alright, so we have like this gorgeous little ribcage design that doesn't even have the correct amount of ribs, but we don't mind. It doesn't have to be anatomically accurate, it just has to be there. No, Dandy's World, angry face. For real. Alright, perfect. So I want to add a bit more detail to it, so I'm going to add like tiny lines. I haven't even done the whole thing, and I'm adding a bit more detail. She says that she hasn't finished like inking the whole thing. Alright, so I love that. The cookie joke always gets my attention because it catches me off guard. Like I cannot even show you, or I cannot even understand at all. By the way, forgive me, my voice tends to crack and it tends to eventually end up on a clip circulating the internet multiple times. But yeah, I am a female, and yet my voice, oh well, it sucks. It's funny though, because me and my brother can suffer together. Right, so we have Vivian's hand. He's got like such petite long boy hands. We love those. They're really gorgeous petite hands. And I feel like he deserves a ring. So he gets a ring. That looks like a massive smudge on camera, but I promise you it looks gorgeous in real life. So this is actually looking really pretty. I don't know why. I'm genuinely in love with it, and I don't know why. It's giving the clown trend I did with these two, like the I think it's a Portuguese song, and that I genuinely like. When I say I adore the trend, I adore the trend. Like my random thing that I adore is clowns. Like not the like American-y, like loud, scary, weird looking ones. Like the really pretty, sad, like dainty clowns. Because I don't know why I adore them, but they just like have my soul and heart in a headlock. Happy fun time music while Vivian is burning, bro. For real. That's like me blasting Will Wood as I like I blast Will Wood as I write the most horrific, guts churning like lore to my characters. Like the most like, oh, this character seems too happy. And it just like, imagine just being blasted in the very fires of hell itself. Yeah. That is just, I don't think I'm the greatest of a person. Exxon will be back someday. And I can just imagine. Oh, great heavens, your phone is gonna die. Oh, goodbye. I love that. Oh, dearest heavens, my phone may or may not perish upon this mortal plane and ascend to a higher ground. Goodbye, my children. Like, the acceptance in that is amazing. So we've got this outfit and his pretty arm. We're gonna have to deal with this arm. I love that. It's like, we've got his outfit and his pretty arm. I don't know why I said pretty, I just said arm. I just said arm. What? Yeah, POV listening to Ed Sheeran while writing about Violet, for real. It's like, I will dress like really dark and like, not actually very, very dark, but you know, like just a bit dark and like sort of punk rock, and in my headphones will be blasting Hatsune Miku, probably. And like, so if you guys ever see me in real life and I'm looking really like I'm doing this 1,000-yard glare at somebody, it's not that and then I've got my headphones on, please just expect it to be something very, very light-hearted. It'll probably be either Jack Stauber, The Front Bottoms, Mother, anything like that. Anything in that style. Iwi. Actually, Iwi would make me glare 1,000 yards because it's so sad and relatable. And it hurts sometimes. When the music slaps so hard that it hurts is when I start crying. Alright, so kind of want to make this a bit more petite. I mean, the hand works, so I don't really mind it. Guess what? What? Tell me. Alright, let's see, so. Excuse me, sir. Okay, Theo. Why? I don't even play Cookie Run Kingdom or whatever it's called. I just don't. Please stop torturing me with this. Oh, hi, Vicky Q. Oh, wait. I think I put too many Q's in it. I'm sorry. Alright, so we've got like this very pretty little flower. This looks like he's plucking petals off. Right. Ow. I just smacked my ring. It didn't even hurt. I just went ow for the second. Alright, we're putting petals around it because it's gonna look like he's plucked petals from this very dangerous flower. Oh, hi, Dragon Death. I'm cutely crying here. Oh no, I hope you're alright. I love how like the first thing when I made like that really lazily done lore piece about how Theodore would react to Vivian, and like I love how you guys are like, is Vivian gonna die? Are you killing off Vivian? And then I'm sat here like, I will never tell you. I will drop the most gut-wrenching lore and then never explain myself. Like I will literally drop the most disgusting sad lore with like little to no explanation. You'll be like, when does this happen? Is this canon? Because some of the lore I drop may or may not be canon. See, I'm keeping you on your toes. You've got to keep guessing. Hi, Fuzzy Gifted Bee. You're so good at drawing. Oh, thank you. I love your profile picture. Is it Deku, perchance? I don't know. I can barely see. I'm having one of them lack of vision moments. And I actually have good vision, apparently, according to the government. You're drawing more Theodore stickers. Oh, lovely. I love how you guys have just fallen head over heels for like a little side character I have made. And also I've made so much lovely lore for like Theodore actually has some gorgeous lore, I have to say. Like there are some very cute little lore bits and very sad little lore bits, and we love it. Like another piece of lore that I can't remember whether I mentioned the other time is Theodore was blind when he was a little mortal, but now he's not blind. He can see beyond the fourth realm of life and death and the whatever you call it, the heat, depth and love. I can't remember. In the universe, you can see everything and everyone beyond this mortal plane. I feel like this could be like a really prettily like bound thing. This is quite pretty, like a pretty little thing. I love how I don't even name the things. Like, you'll draw with me? Awesome. Flip. Oh. Is that pause? No! Vivian's just there plucking the petals off of a parsley leaf. No, it's foxglove, except I can't remember what foxglove looked like. They kind of do look like parsley though, I'll give you that. Like, that's really convenient. You know what? Vivian's spirit animal is now Parsley. Oh, that would be a cute name for a cat. Parsley the cat. That's a great name for a cat. If Vivian had a cat, he'd call it Parsley, I feel like. I feel like that is definitely what Vivian would call him. Parsley the cat. You know what? If I get a cat, that's the name, Parsley. Alright, let's see. I've just got to be careful I don't smudge the ink. I know, Parsley is such an iconic name. I just went on a rant about how iconic I think the name Parsley is. I'm gonna have Charlie's little cheek scar, because Charlie deserves so much better. I love how we just ranted about Parsley being like the perfect cat name. Alright, and then we have like his nose, which I've kind of messed up, but I don't really mind it. We don't mind. Say Mia while her hand is on the still tray. yeah, I love that. I was like, I don't want it to smudge, I say as I rub my hand through the entire completely wet and freshly inked page. Like, oh, I don't know why it keeps smudging. I'm trying my best, as I digress. I curse you with the faith of 1,000 Vivians. Oh, that is frightening. Vivian is incredibly loyal. And also incredibly, like, he has zero self-preservations. Like, zero no sense of self-preservation at all. This poor boy literally just does, like, when loyalty and a lack of, like, will to preserve thyself safety, it just mixes to the most chaotic and evil kind of mess. Alright, so we're gonna have the porcelain doll cracks, because even Charlie gotta have a bit of cracks. But he owns it. He owns the look. I don't know. No, you can't stay on the live. Oh, but hi, Blackbird among us and bye, Blackbird among us. Alright, let's see. How am I doing this? Let us see. My bracelet is stuck to the needed rubber. That is really annoying. Oh well. I really can't wait to do the lace pattern on this. Oh, do I reckon that sounds like an amazing piece. Alright, so we have the flower. I'm figuring it out very slowly. Oh no, you have to go. Oh, bye, Damien. Thank you for joining. Sad. I love the reactions of the like the grammar emojis. They're like my favorite way to express myself. Like that, my mom will literally text, "Your grandma just died." This is not a real situation, by the way, but it will be like, "Your grandma just died." I'll be like, "Oh no," and then just a bunch of sad cat emojis. Like, I am not the best when it comes to reactions online. Alright, let's see. So, got this really pretty little lace thing. And then refilling the ink again. Woohoo! I feel like Charlie could have bracelets on. Usual bracelets, because he has like a set number of bracelets that he constantly wears. Because he loves it. Oh, bye humans. Hope y'all have a great time with the human world and you burn walking on the sun. Fair enough. That's how I feel whenever I'm visiting South Africa, because either it's freezing cold or like boiling hot there, and I'm sat there like, I am sat walking on the physical sun right now. And then meanwhile also me I have a weird pain tolerance. It's hilarious actually. Like, I just remember I was out baking with a friend one time. We were baking cookies and like I needed to like check if the cookies were done. So but I didn't really want to put on proper like equipment to bake with. So I didn't even grab baking gloves. I literally grabbed the thinnest towel ever, and it was like you would definitely have gotten burned through this towel. And I literally grabbed the tray, and then with my other hand grabbed the other side of the tray without the protection and grace of my little towelette, and didn't actually flinch. It was great. It was hilarious. My friend's jaw dropped to the floor with that one. That was, yeah. Right, so I'm going to do like these pretty little flowers on the lace. I don't know why, I just feel like it would work very well. As you can tell, I am obsessed with lace. Perfect. So, and then another flower, a lace flower here. But it's very pretty. I don't know why. Charlie's taste would be very pretty. I feel like there could be lace coming around here. And then like this and like this. Ta-da! That's quite pretty. The sudden silence. I know. I don't know. I know, she says. Proceed. I just contradict myself. This entire life is just me trying not to contradict myself, trying to have the self-restraint of a normal human being. We had Dutch pancakes for dinner today. Ooh, were they nice? I mean, they seem to have been very nice. Delectable. So we have like this very gorgeous, dainty little waistcoat for Charlie. And I think it is the prettiest thing in the world. I don't know why. Anyway, figuring it out. He had one with apple and cinnamon and it was very good. Wow, sounds really good. It's got like these random designs. You can't spell today, don't worry. I can never spell it any day. Any day is just not a spelling day. Spelling should be banned. We should be allowed to spell whichever way we want. I didn't even notice you didn't spell anything today. Anything wrong. That's just concerning, I guess. Alright, so I kind of want to get the lace pattern to look really pretty, but not too busy. But it's still got to look like lace, you know? So I feel like that works. This with the flowers on it. Oh, hi, stupid kind. Alright, so I've got like the pretty lace pattern of his outfit. This looks so cool. Thank you. I love how you guys are just diagnosing me with things. I'm sorry. 1 page left in your sketchbook. Wow, you are just flying through it. So you've got this gorgeous like pattern. Haven't seen that designer jacket before. I mean, I don't know. I remember I saw the most gorgeous shirt in a shop in Dubai, and I was like, this shirt is utterly gorgeous, like the most pretty thing I've ever seen. And I look at the price, and translated it was £1,200. And I realised I could make this shirt at home. And then I realised I'm an artist, I'm gonna make it but in the cheapest and stupidest way possible. And that's basically it. That was my entire interaction. That was I still love that shirt though. When one day when I'm rich and famous, I'm gonna make the shirt. Cause I don't know. It was really pretty. Love the drawing, keep it up. Thank you, stupid. Kind. I feel really bad. Like I just said stupid and I know I just read your name, but I feel like I called you something and I feel bad. Anyway. I'm probably gonna actually like stop here. I mean, the lace definitely gives off a nice vibe. So yeah, I'm going to just place my pen down here, knowing full well I'm going to spill this ink on myself. very, very casually spill the ink all over myself. Looks like an 1800s army officer. Ossifer. The fact that I almost said that is unfortunate. But yeah, this actually turned out quite well. I mean, compared to the last piece I did try out with like flipped characters, I think it did well. Anyway, okay, so updates. Ignore the squeaky chair, it happens. So updates, we have the competition for the Easter competition, not Easter, just spring in general, ending on the 1st of whatever month comes after April. That, something else. Working on the animatic, new screen protectors and that coming soon for my tablet, which is why it's sort of slowed down with the animatics and that. I'm trying to think of what else I have to say. I've got a couple of things lined up for posting, and I'll probably finish off this piece now and the piece we were working on yesterday. I may not be live tomorrow, but I'm going to try to be live for Monday. And that's basically it. Thank you guys for joining. You guys are loved and amazing and cherished, and please tag me in any fan art you do of me, or my art, or anything, or just art in general if you want. And thank you guys so much for joining. I'll see you guys soon. I'm trying to